paint booth here. It's just a plastic box with the bottom cut out, some furnace filters taped in. It's got a box fan around the back. It does an excellent job. It doesn't get any overspray anywhere around my garage. Got my Duracoat all ready. My airbrush there. Got my parts all prepped up. All the oil off the surface. Got them scuffed up, masked up. It's important to have a plan for what you're going to do with them once they're painted. So I use this wire here to hang what I can hang. It's a little difficult with the receiver and the hand guard, so I had to come up with a different plan there, but I think that'll work just fine. Started distressing. This magazine turned out really well. I'm happy with that, so I guess I'm ready to start on this rail here. The Duracoat's been drying for about 20 hours, and this Scotch-Brite here wouldn't even touch it. So I had to go to the more coarse Scotch-Brite to even get it to take that Duracoat off there. So I guess it's kind of a testament to the durability of it. And after a short period of time, it's already pretty hard. No real way to tell on this. Kind of just do a little bit at a time. See what it looks like. I'm going to try this here. Strange tearing up a paint job you spent all that time prepping and painting. Hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. do any one part too much. I've got the Duracoat project done. This is the distressed or battle-worn look. I'm not gonna lie, I second-guessed myself the whole time. It started when I scuffing up the brand new parts, you know, that I paid a couple $100 for, and continued on through the entire time. I got the silver on there, and I'm thinking, oh man, this silver looks good. I might just keep it like this, you know. And I'm like, no, let's just do it. Let's just try it. And when I'm scuffing the silver off, I'm thinking, I don't like this. I'm messing up. But when I finally got it done, I actually love it. So I'm glad I did it. It was labor intensive. I'm not going to lie to you about that either. It took several hours. I took my time and did it right. This is my rifle. I just wanted to see if I could do it. So you got to take the time on the prep. The prep is the most important. So, you know, don't skip any steps there. Do a good scuff up of every surface. Give the paint something to bite into. And clean it real good. Get all the oils, all the dirt, all the crud off there. Not as important with this type of paint job, since, you know, if a little bit of paint falls off, no big deal. But still, do everything right, even on a paint job like this. So just to get that good adhesion. And then I waited the full 2 weeks that Duracoat recommends for a full cure of the product before I assembled the rifle. That was rough. I was chomping at the bit to get it put together, see what it would look like. But I waited the full 2 weeks for the full cure. And it's on there hard. I can't remember exactly how long I waited. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but to start scuffing. And I think it was like 20 hours. I waited 20 hours. And after that 20 hours, that Duracoat was pretty hard on there. It wasn't easy to scuff off there. So it took some elbow grease to get that burned through it even after only 20 hours. So that's kind of a testament to Duracoat. And, you know, Duracoat's not cheap, but it's also not super expensive. I probably got maybe $50 in product cost on there. A little bit goes a long way. I just bought a little Pasha spray gun from Amazon and made a cheap little paint booth you saw earlier. So watch some YouTube videos how to paint and go for it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard if you take the time to research how to do a good preparation and you know, test a few little things first before you try an entire rifle. I chose to just do the parts before I assembled it. I knew going in that I wanted to keep the furniture black. I kind of like that look. Some other people probably like the entire rifle to be distressed, and that looks cool too. It's just whatever you want. So I wanted the controls and all the furniture and all that stuff to remain the black color and just have the distressed look on the receiver set and the handguard. And I did a couple magazines as well. So anyway, like I say, none of it was hard. It did take a long time, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. Before I started this, I looked at a couple places online that you can send your rifle to and have them do this for you, and it was like $400 or $500 just for the rifle. Magazines like another $50 or something like that, somewhere between $30 and $50 just to do a magazine for you. So even though it takes a lot of time, I mean, you have time. You have as much time as everybody else. So to me, to save $500, it was worth 3 or 4 hours of my time. So I'm real happy with the way it turned out. Like I said, I hated myself the whole time thinking I was messing up, but glad I did it now. I'm loving the result. So don't think you can't do it. You can. If you want something like this, anything that's your taste. Don't think you can't paint your rifle. Hell, I've seen rifles painted with rattle cans that look excellent. A lot of military guys do that, but that Duracoat's going to last. I put 2 good coats of matte clear on there as well, just to kind of lock that look in. A lot of guys that do this distress look, they won't even put any clear on it. They'll just let it continue to distress. It just adds to the look. But I kind of kept going at it till I got it just the way I like it, and then I kind of locked it in with 2 good coats of matte clear. So anyway, real happy with the end result. If you think you want to try it, go for it.